Okay, I think I've got it dialed in now. Desktop audio is at minus 13 decibels. Mic is at minus 0. Uh, this is Stalker Anomaly Emergent, and I wanted to introduce it, but I keep rambling and getting off topic, so hopefully this is a more concise introduction. I am the lame brain. You can tell because my brain is lame. The idea behind this personal mod pack that I've put together with 123 mods now is that it's basically just Stalker Anomaly 153. Um, I have added guns, I've added graphics, I've added sounds, I've added quality of life features and some gameplay tweaks. Um, I uh, have also tried to spread out the progression a little bit so that you gain reputation a lot slower. So I'm hoping that will carry you through more of the storyline before you get to the point where you can't, before you've done everything. You can have any item you want in the game. We'll see how that goes. It's highly random. So, but that's why I call it emergent. The stalkers and the mutants in this game are driven solely by A Life Plus, the tools that Damian Sirbu has created. And the whole idea is I just kind of wanted to make Anomaly look and sound and play nice, and then add an A Life Plus and see what I get. Make a completely emergent, emergent experience. See what I get. Let the randomness fly. So that's what I'm doing. Just here's my sound stuff. You can see that I've got a bunch of mods. Most of them are downloaded from ModDB. Some of them I've created myself. Even the ones that you hear that are from ModDB, I've heavily modified. So I'll post a CSV with my mod list. If anybody who wants to can see it, but you can't really follow along unless you actually have the modded versions I've done. So this is kind of my deal. I'm not expecting anybody to go crazy and want to play Stalker Anomaly Emergent. What I have here though is I've got audio expansion with S2 ambient sounds. Sound is really important, so I take out the anomaly or the ambient music because it's distracting. I've got a bunch of radio remastered so that when you're in town you can hear that. I kind of wish I could tone down the loudspeaker stuff a little bit when you're like around the train depot, but I live with it. It's emergent, right? Take what you get. Graphics is the heart of this is uh, atmospherics and arrival, and I'm using the Dukes's. Where was that? It's in my mutants, my NPC. I don't know. It's in here somewhere. What is it called though? The acronym is DIC. The innumerable characters. That's what it is. Dux is innumerable characters. I'm using that and fixed vanilla models. Do I have any texture replacers? I don't remember. I might not. But anyway, it looks fine, so I'm happy with the way the graphics look. Gameplay is driven by, oh boy, lots of stuff really. I'm using the body health system. I've got custom PDA and I've got the task board stuff. Corpse fauna is awesome. It makes it so that corpses decay and have like like little flies around them. Makes it nice to. It's a nice immersive way to find dead bodies sometimes when you can't see the little spots on the map. Um, cat spawn mil spec. Good stuff. Good stuff. I also have fair fast travel. Cat Spa's fair fast travel in here, but I'm really only using that for the companion teleport. I'm specifically not doing fast travel as much as possible. I'll do guide travel. Maybe occasionally I'll do a backpack travel, but for the most part, I want to actually walk everywhere and experience as much of the emergentness, randomness as I can. So that's the idea there. I've got Trader Overhaul, which is nice. It kind of makes traders a little more unique. I'm also using that to drive a lot of the stuff I've added, like Saints Bits of Culture. He's got some added books and magazines and stuff. I've got a couple of my own little added items in there, like just stupid stuff, little added pictures, added underwear. Just as kind of a joke. Uh, as I'm learning to mod, I did that. Anomalous Stash is great. I can set up my own little network of stashes, which I really had to do that because I'm not doing fast travel. That's my concession. PDA hacking, of course. FTDA animations, it just makes it nice. BAS is my added weapons, and I've done, WPO and OPO to kind of complement that. Let's see, what else have I got? Christmas icons, and you'll see down below I've also got the Soda UI stuff, which I did their updated menu thing. So you've got like an animated menu screen, but I added my own animation to it. Not mine. I took it from somewhere. I should probably look up where I got that from so I can give them credit properly. But I put together my own. Like I took a song from YouTube and I put a rain track on it and I added it to that. It looks pretty cool. I'm pretty proud of it. The big one is in the mutants. Respawn mutant collection, respawn expansion of variety pack, and rebound encounters. This is huge. This adds so much. And then I also have my own little labeled mutants thing I put together where you can see what mutants they are when you're skinning them. Arrival, I mentioned that already. Yeah, and some surprises. And then of course A Life Plus Suite is here. All right, so that is Stalker Anomaly Emergent. And that's your introduction.